name is Nathan Howell, and farm here on Needmore Acres Farm, which is in Scottsville, Kentucky. Farm here with my wife, Michelle, and 5 children. It truly is a small family farm operation that it takes us all to get the job done. The way this research project actually came about was the need of information regarding row covers and growing conditions in the winter season. When I needed to add a cover, when I needed to take a cover off, was I doing too much work putting the cover on, was I doing harm? But what we're looking at actually is the use of row covers and how that impacts not only the temperature, relative humidity, also light spectrums, the PAR light spectrum specifically, which is the driver around photosynthesis. So we're using these stations throughout the different locations on the farm to get those numbers for us. So our main station is an outdoor station where we're looking at row covers and the outdoor environment itself. So we have a station that measures just the outdoor conditions. We also have a station monitor of light and temperature and relative humidity under one row cover. So that is a 1.5 ounce row cover, and we're repeating that in a double row cover environment. So we're just simply doubling that cover to 3 ounces. So imagine that same setup and put that into a caterpillar tunnel, a simple 1-layered plastic tunnel for protection, and we're seeing how that impacts those numbers. And we're also taking that same concept of research and putting that into a true traditional high tunnel. So the actual research stations themselves are from Spectrum Technology. They are called watchdog stations, are actually solar powered, so that's really good for us. They're satellite driven, so I can actually get data directly to my phone if I need it. And there's very little maintenance to that. I can go on and say, hey, I want to look at the field temperature. I want to look at the 1 row cover. I want to see where the relative humidity in there. Boom, it's right there. 10 minutes later, I can get the update. Also, you can set alerts. So if it reaches a critical temperature, it'll alert my phone, hey, you need to take action. Something's not right. There's definitely data out there that suggests that a 0.5 row cover will increase your protection temperature by 4 to 6 degrees. We understand that if we grow in a caterpillar tunnel, we're gaining some heat, but it's very interesting the data that we are getting to understand that the bell curve plays a drastic part in that data. For example, if we're outside environment, and the temperature drops. If we're looking at it under 1 row cover, that bell curve is a little gradual. And then under 2 covers, it's even more spread out. If we're looking at a 2-day event versus a week event, those are totally 2 different management styles that we're having to manage our covers. When we look at the catalog and we see the 1.2 ounce cover is going to protect me for 4 degrees, that may be true if it's a 1-night event. If it's an extended event, you're losing that heat over an extended time. So you may have to add that 2nd, 3rd, 4th cover. At this point in the project, really super excited to see some data that is leading to unexpected results, to be honest with you. As we progress in the winter seasons, we're realizing that we were probably doing too much labor to protect our crops. We could get by with less labor of managing the row covers and removing them and taking them off. And if anybody knows the labor behind that, it can get intense. One thing that we are also seeing is the fact that you can simply use row cover much longer in the growing season without even a caterpillar tunnel, without a greenhouse structure. If I could give one tip to a grower that's looking at extending their seasons. Learn from others' mistakes. It's simple. So we have people come out and just look at the different growing environments that we have. Don't be afraid to ask. You have somebody probably in your backyard too that can help you. And I feel it's important to pass that along. You know, we're here in Kentucky. The weather changes like that. And if anybody knows me, I am not a tech guy. Once we have those, it just goes into a cloud. Whatever cloud you want to choose up there, I guess.